Have you ever wanted to have a chat widget on your website? Well, you can, and you can now, with the GHL system, with the GoHighLevel system, you can actually update it and make it prettier. So I have a client that I'm about to launch her website, and so I'm going to go ahead and play with, yes, it's play with, the new feature on GoHighLevel for creating a chat widget that is more personalized. It's going to be able to have her branded colors and do those things. So while I'm doing that for her, I wanted to show you what it looks like from my end, building a chat widget for my client on their website. So if you'd like to have this for your website, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Tanya Block-Rusin, and I'm with Smart Virtual Solution, and I offer GoHighLevel services through my white labeled Smart Virtual Solution support. So I can help you with building websites, chat widgets, scheduling calendars, all those things. But here is the actual chat widget and the new things that we can do with it. So let's check it out because I'm seeing it for the first time with you. So I am in the sites area. So I'm going to move this. I'm in sites. And so these are our options up here. I am in the chat widget area. And because we don't have this connected for this particular client, we're going to go ahead and hit the blue new. Now, we're in the States. We don't use WhatsApp very much, so this is not something I'm going to choose. This particular client does services that keeps her away from her phone quite a bit. So I'm going to leave this one off. I'm not going to do live chat. I'm actually going to leave this as an SMS, so text or email chat. So I am going to select this option. So now it gives me a mostly blank screen. And so let's take a look at these options. Okay, so we can see that we have styles and widget customization. You can see the chat window, messaging, and these other pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name this. So they're always at the top. So I'm going to do Dawn M. Thomas Wellness. Then, so this is what the chat widget currently looks like. So let's go to styles and see what our options are. So we have a chat prompt that we can do. We have chat icons. So let's take a look at what these look like. So you can see down here at the bottom, this little guy is changing. So we can add our own, it looks like, or we can use one of those. I kind of like that one, although people would probably understand that one as well. Now we can look at the different colors. So if we go to the color picker palette, what color do I want the chat bubble to be? So my client's website has a coral that would fit here because it's kind of her highlight colors. So we're going to use that. So it's F88. Let me pull it up again. F88379. So there we go. We're going to have that color right there. I think the background color white would probably be fine. But if I go to do that same thing, F88379, then let's look at maybe lightening that color. I think that would probably work just fine, just to give us something to have. Now, if we open this up to take a look at the rest of it, the header color would need to be one of her other colors. So let's do 3C9, and of course it went away. 1A4. 4. Well, that didn't work. 1A4, that would be 1A4. So then that looks terrible. So I'm going to take this off and go back to white. That'll work. Then the button color is going to be the same as this. So we're going to grab this one and we're going to change this button color here. Then the avatar background color, still going to stick with the same thing. The border color is fine. The send message background color, I think this is going to go back to that green color. So we're going to do 3C9 1A4, 1A4, and we'll see how all of this looks. All right. So now in the recent message background color, I think we're okay there. Now you can change your font family. So if you don't like this particular font, you can change that. You can see sender message text color, received message text color. So you can change these. Welcome to the Malcolm message. Hi there, have a question, text. Let's go with me. Let's see. How can I help you today? I always hate that everything says we. Now let's look at the widget customizations that they have in here. So we can replace this image, which I'm definitely going to do. So now I am going to go to one of my client messages. We're going to go to her website images. And this little thing is driving me nuts. So let's see if I can just search for Dawn. Of course, they're all going to have her name on them. Okay, so I found my client's picture. So now we can choose where we want that widget to sit. Now, I don't mind that widget sitting on the bottom right, but some people don't. So I'm going to actually move it a little bit higher so it's a little bit easier to see. We're going to make the widget dimension be auto. I'm going to let it do its own thing, although it looks like you can do custom. So you can have different chat width and different chat height. I'm going to let it be auto depending on what that person is looking at it through. Then I'm going to look at this chat window. What are our options? Title and intro. I'm going to leave it as have a question. Direct message. Intro message. Enter your question below and a representative will get back to you. And that sounds a little too familiar. Okay. Then we have the email field. Yes, I want to collect their emails. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that as send. Do I want my agency branding? Yes, I do. Consent checkbox for HIPAA. Nope, I don't need that. Yep, we need that. Okay, so what is the messaging? So now we have all of this is looking okay. That's kind of an ugly green. I might have gotten the wrong color. So let's look at the widget styles real quick. Nope, the colors are okay. So let's go to the messaging area, acknowledgement, customer support contact. I'm going to leave that there. One of our representatives will contact you shortly. Okay, acknowledgement greeting. Oh, there we go, the placeholder color. All right, so I think the big check is fine, but this is terrible. So we're going to do that. Perfect. And the language, pretty much going to be English because we are in rural Western Colorado. So I would like mine to be English, and then it looks like I've got it. So I'm going to hit save. Chat widget saved successfully. So this video, is less than 10 minutes, and there is now going to be a chat widget on my client's account. So this is my client's website. So if I hit refresh, so I have gone through the quick little setting to add this to the site. So now if I preview her site, this is her site. So you can see all the colors and the branding and check it out. There is the little text widget that we just created in this video. So now you can click on that. You can add the information in here, hit send, and everything gets sent into the smart virtual solution powered by GoHighLevel into that system. She collects that lead. She collects the name, the mobile phone number, the email address, that message, and she can chat with them directly from her phone, from her app, from everywhere. And so she's collecting those leads right from her website. So if you want something like that for yours that looks like your site and looks like you, give me a chat and I am happy to help.